No, the screen's not frozen, but welcome all my aliens, apes, and zombies. Nothing crazy. What is going on?
Well, but
All right, Beskar. Man, first you need to filter Novoverse right here, cryptonovo.io.
I can think of a few. I think I can think of a few people who need a filter right now.
Yeah. There's a lot out there. Skip that. Actually, let's look at this. Here's Crypto Slam right here. Here's CryptoPunks number 4. This is yesterday, about 12 hours ago. Actually, about 10 o'clock last night. 7 o'clock right now. All right. Hasn't even calculated yet. Just wait a minute. All right. So this is what the CryptoPunks 4 looked at yesterday. All right. You see on the top row there, 53. This is 10 o'clock last night. 53 across the top. All right. I had these two ladies right here. Both of these were both of mine that were listed for sale. All right. I'm going to update it right now and show you where we're at. Boom. We're at 60.
Oh my God.
3 Ethereum right there in 12 hours. It's a floor sweep if I've ever saw a floor sweep ever. If you can see on the top row right here, I have sold, look at that. I have sold 181 ETH in CryptoPunks since I last opened this wallet.
Just a little overnight sale.
Yeah, just a little bit there. Beskar, you've known me probably the longest than almost anyone in my life outside of direct family members. This is crazy, dude. Absolutely nuts.
To see that sitting in your wallet is just a moment where you kind of have to pause and say, what is actually happening? Is this real life? Right? Did you have that moment? The is this real life moment?
I have not. I'm kind of having that right now a little bit.
But also then that shifts quickly to panic because your investment strategy is teetering at the moment right now.
That is right, because I was not planning on selling 3 of them in such a fast amount of time. So I don't know.
Well, so there's only, I mean, right now, I guess you've got a couple options. One, bask in the glory of 180 ETH and what that could do to change your life and what that could do for your family and what that could do to your bank account. That's one way.
Oh, but did that get me this far?
Now that your floor is swept, you do the same thing. Option 2 would be because the floor is swept and it's very early in the morning on Monday, and people are thinking less about CryptoPunks right now than they are about eggs and toast. Jump back into being a punk owner.
Beskar, I hate to stop you right now, but dude, man, I'm looking at my MetaMask wallet right now. I'm about to cry, brother. This stuff is life-changing. Is absolutely life-changing. I can't show my MetaMask wallet right now. For a couple of reasons, but
yes, for all the right reasons.
Thank you. In all the right places too, man. This is all right. So to break it down, I had 8 CryptoPunks when I went to bed. I wake up. But the floor got swept this morning. You can go into whatever news you want to do with that, but I now have 5 CryptoPunks down from 8. So I'm going to do a couple things right now. One, I have to secure my investments. This CryptoPunk right here with the purple hair, I was looking into the purple hair category, and its friend right here, it's Twinsy, just got bought, and another one within the last hour. So mine right now.
Okay, so those are raging too.
What I got to do, man, I gotta sit this one out. All right, I'm gonna remove this one from sale. I don't want this one to sell right now. I'm gonna reevaluate.
Let everything settle. Let everything settle down.
You got the purple hair you're sporting on your head for number 96 or 965. I got to cool down with this because who knows what direction it's going to go in. But I do know one thing that's happening is when these things go around, they start flying. So I'm going to look into another one here. And one that I've been eyeing and that you've been eyeing, we've been talking about a while, is what we like to call like the athletes, the ones that have the bandanas, either male or female. Like, like this one reminds me of just like a tennis star, or, just someone in the Olympics working hard.
You want a PFP there that someone's going to pay a premium for. Correct. And not get floor sweat, basically.
Here's another one. And then also I like the nerd glasses, and the nerd glasses have kind of turned into like a little bit of a fan favorite here within the CryptoPunk community, because there's 572 of them, but yet they sell for a little bit bigger premium than other ones that are a little bit more scarce around it.
Sure.
So like you see it right now. This is the old floor right here where it was at just under 60. And now the floor is at 65. So it just got brought up. But, you have some, if you're looking at floor punks, that might be a good attribute class. Look, it outranks the headbands one right here. We'll look at headbands overall.
Yeah. So I think that's a good, that's a good focus area. I see a couple in there that, or right around, I mean, really what you got kind of floating around right now could make us very similar impact. And you look at 1781 there. That full beard bandana, that's kind of appealing. Nerd glasses, though, they're very distinct, right? And that's a trait in and of itself that's just always fun to own. And in fact, would be kind of an echo, because you had a floor glasses, nerd glasses go out the door real quick.
And then another thing I look at is the last time it was adjusted, so I mean, this August 6th. So, maybe this
undervalued.
Maybe it's undervalued a little bit, and, they haven't adjusted. And this one has 135. I probably know who this one is. And maybe they haven't adjusted the prices within their punks right here for sale. So, maybe there's one in here that punk spot. So maybe there's another one in here that's an undervaluable hat. I know. I mean, this is some big moves. Beskar, let me ask you this: is there any other within this floor realm that you're seeing and seeing how fast they're selling? So here's some that are selling for 62. So people are putting them down there for maybe a little bit less than floor. See if they have, but now the basketball one down there at 63. Should I stop talking and just start buying, or what should I do here? I'm a little. The other I saw was this.
I would get. Well, here's one thing I do. I'd go with your gut real quick. Your gut told you, basketball player, nerd glasses, right? And you should trust your CryptoPunk gut. It's been right for years. So you can't go wrong. I mean, honestly, you can't. If you're buying a CryptoPunk close to the floor at nearly any time, you kind of can't go wrong. I mean, you're gonna end up just fine. Okay, so we're playing with 180 ETH. We know what our end goal is. You're gonna, you buy one at 65. Let's say you buy two at 65. You're in the 130. You're gonna have about 50 ETH chilling. And there's a whole lot you can do with 50 ETH.
Yes, there is.
Except buy another CryptoPunk right now.
No, you can't do that.
As you know, this is a move that we've been working on. Our hand just got forced a little bit. So let's pull the trigger on 6160. I mean, I'm advising as your advisor to go pull that trigger.
Advising to the advisor. All right, so I have my MetaMask wallet connected.
Oh my God! Just to see what's banging around over there.
And it says already success, just like that. We're going back to the screen here for the buy that's complete. Man, I mean,
okay. So you should because your sense of excitement flip to sense of dread that you wouldn't be able to get back into CryptoPunks, except now you're halfway back into CryptoPunks. So now what I would do with what you got left is take a breath. your investment. You've partially hedged your investment, which is a great move. Now let's pop back over to the CryptoPunks. Is there another one right near the floor here that has no business being near?
All right, I'm sorry. I just had to make sure that CryptoPunk out of my wallet.
Yes,
I had,
yes.
Even the couple seconds it takes for anyone, to make that type of a move.
Right away, I do see another one. I don't know if I'm seeing it as biased, but that other headband with the full beard is also
at 67 there, you think?
But see that he just upped that. Oh no, that hasn't been changed since April.
But see, here's the thing I'm thinking here, Beskar. What if I buy this floor headband right here?
Yeah. Right. Save yourself a few ETH. Sure.
And then it can maybe get reestablished at 67 again.
Well, because you're just buying that headband floor.
Yep. Yeah. Or if I buy this, or the other way of thinking about it, you buy this headband with the beard at 67, someone buys the floor one, and then I can maybe reestablish it up at 70 and start doing the flipping game with the basketball team. But I mean, this 4 ETH right here, if I take this off the table, maybe reestablish at 67 right there, right. I can maybe play that game, but you got to keep in mind that you got to pay taxes on all this. So I'm really not making that much Ethereum.
Well, we're not really, you're shuffling ETH around at this point.
Correct.
I mean, I see this as shuffling ETH around, shuffling art pieces around. I'd say the couple I'm looking at is first of all, so long Paris Hilton.
Yeah, we got she's gone. She's an Audi 500
bikini. It was nice knowing you. In fact, I hope Paris Hilton went to a good home, who may want to continue on being Paris Hilton.
And also spotted bikini, swept up in the floor action right here. We're going to look into the spots. Spots were, something I looked into. Maybe this was one wasn't smoking a cig. I'd look into it a little bit more. 2 of them sold right off there, right there. You see at 57 and 63 on the bottom. So, I mean, they sold. I actually want to look at, which I haven't looked at all since this madness went down, is kind of just the overall attribute rankings right now and see where the prices are. Because I mean, there might be a huge gap sitting there, and that gap could be filled. Let's look at the rosy cheeks real quick. I mean, what if it went from like 60 to 100? So we don't have one at the rosy cheeks. Let's see the next one we have down here. The short blonde look, the blonde short look. So, I have one at 69, 70, 74. So those are a little crowded. Then we can scroll down a little bit. White hair, can't afford that. Cowboy hat, we'll just take a look just for the heck of it, just to see where we're at.
Just for the who.
Yeehaw.
Just for the who of it.
So we got 125, 134. So nothing in there. That's a huge gap. The straight blonde look at 70. So it goes from 70 to 75 to 92. Look at that. So, I mean, that might be something too those are pretty rare. I mean, you're looking at a 144 count right there, and you're considering the floors at 63 right now. So that's not too far off. I mean, that could be the next class that jumps. Then you also have the level of big dude.
After this level of a floor sweep, then there's usually like a floor attack, right? The one-off people come in and say, oh, like we're doing right now. Like they basically are like, oh crap, I need to buy back in. Make sure I hedge my investment. So like that floor is going to get poked at all day, probably.
And the people that maybe haven't adjusted or still sleeping in on the Monday or who are waking up still sleeping on the West Coast. I mean, it's still 5 in the morning on the West Coast. They haven't seen this floor sweep. Then we have the red mohawk right there at 147. That's at 68. Yeah. Then it goes 60. See, there's a lot of them in there, so you can't really do too much in there to work any action. Half shaved. I'm staying away from the ones that have something smoking in their mouth. Yeah. You have this one at 75, and then it goes up to 90.
They'll just always probably stay near the floor.
What do you mean, smoking one, half shaved, or what?
Yeah, smoking ones. They'll always tend toward the floor.
Mm-hmm. Here's another half shaved right here. And then,
okay, so I got a couple of these that I pulled out. I got 4.
Okay, let's hear them.
That I like. Here, 57, 56.
57, 56. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just clicking on any CryptoPunk. It's the quickest way I can get there. And I go on the top shelf. I just type in 57, 56 after all the Lava Lab details. So you have the normal beard and the dark and the Mohawk dark at 65.
I really like what I'm seeing here. Okay, so just let's look at these 4 and 57, 56. You got that 1781 for Headband Gang.
1781. All right.
8457. A
8457.
frumpy hair clown eyes green.
That's a good look.
And then 2086.
2086. Yeah, the knitted cap with the straight go at 69 right there.
Now, I'll just tell you one thing I like about each of these 4. One thing each. 57, 56 aesthetically looks fantastic, right? This is the beard with the mohawk, the sort of side eyes gaze. I think aesthetically this looks really good. Is it? Here's the thing. Is it actually for sale, or did that just get scooped up? Okay, so never mind. That one just got bought.
That just sold as we clicked.
Just sold. 57, 56 just sold. Okay, so there's players in the game. 1781 would be the next one to look at. Also a headband. Just a design. Oh, did that sell too?
That just sold.
Oh, we better get on this then. Now here's my ace in the hole. Okay, 8457. Now look at Clown Eyes Green. Oh, see, this was just listed. So this one actually maybe less desirable because, well, it was listed yesterday at 68.
Got readjusted yesterday at 68.
One thing to look at, Clown Eyes Green is.
Who just bought Clown Eyes Green?
It's
everywhere you want to be.
You got 1, and then boom, you're at 80. This is the only one. And you got an 80 ETH floor on that. And then the beanie cap, it's again aesthetically, that's a sharp looking punk.
The knitted cap there.
Yep. And this was also offered yesterday. So I think the other bandana is the one, or the Clown Eyes Green, just to wipe out that Clown Eyes floor, if that's actually a thing.
I was hoping this was the Clown Eyes Green. I remember seeing a single trait right there. This is the blue. This is Clown Eyes Blue. If the Clown Eyes Green was there, I'd maybe consider that at 75. These are the single traits right here.
I just honestly, that other headband punk. Okay, there's people. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. The headband punk's gone. There is an all-out attack on the floor right now.
You see what's for sale right here. The headband gone.
That headband's gone.
Well, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good. I didn't really wait around for the next headband.
I mean, you kind of can't make a bad decision right now because they're getting swept out.
I mean, the next one that I look here that just attracts my eye is this female green clown hair green with the hot lipstick.
Or no, hot lipstick. Yep. And that hasn't changed since August 11th. So.
And then I like the rarity at 148. I have to buy this, dude. I'm sorry. And it's what, 709.
Oh, developer. So is this it? 907 developer punk. Yeah. Clown hair green, hot lipstick. I love it. I love it.
Dude, I've always wanted a clown hair green. That was just an attribute I've always been like dying to like dive into. This could possibly be a replacement for Paris Hilton as well, I was thinking. But the main thing is right here is the rarity at 148. You know, I want to call it a floor punk just because it's not in the top 12 for sale. But I mean, once this one sells, I can almost flip this today at almost 80, you know, right there. And then if that one sells, we're looking at 95 easily. So this is the one I'm looking to get into right here, number 907. I can't believe that's a developer punk right there, just sitting there. Beskar, we might have just found something. I mean, that our patience and me and you digging through here and actually having some of those other ones sell, having those other ones sell in front of us that we were maybe looking, maybe guided our decision the right way to have a little bit in this market. Because that might have just paid off. Because we were seeing,
you want to overpay near the floor there, but man, sniping these ones that haven't been price adjusted, it's basically what happened to you. So,
and if you look as what happened in the last 22 minutes, there is a full out assault on the green clown hair. Look at this. 22 minutes ago, sold. 5 of them sold. I'll be the 6th one that have sold in the last. Look at this. And then there's one that sold 50 minutes ago. In the last hour, they're selling at a rate of 1 every 10 minutes for the class that I bought in on. Look at the headbands too. 1, 2, 3 of them. 4 of them have sold.
You basically grabbed ones before they got wiped off the map.
I'm riding the wave as best as I can here, Beskar. Man.
All right, take a breath. Because everything's going to be okay. You got 2 smart punks, real smart punks. You got
I think my collection looks a hell of a lot better now than it did this morning.
I like the mix. Trust me, no one wants to have, you know, roughly 20 ETH wiped off their balance sheet. But if you're gonna trade and move up to punks that you love as well, that now can be either decided. They can go in the vault. They can be put back out. You could, you know, potentially you may be able to snag that ETH back, right? Like if you list these, you might be able to list one, snag ETH back, buy back in on the floor if you want. If you feel like day trading today on some punks, then, you know, sure. If not, you should feel okay that you've got some ETH in your pocket. We can make our other move that we want to make, and your punks are resettled.
You know the move that we're gonna make. You know the move that we want to make right there on the top shelf. It just got bought. We're gonna make a move later today. I just have a great feeling on it.
It needs some careful planning.
Yes,
very careful planning.
We're gonna do our due diligence here in a couple minutes. I think what we're gonna do is go off live so we can talk some more things. This has worked fast. I mean, I might even need to evaluate my $1 million hoodie here. Actually, let's just look. I want to look into this real quick. I mean, I don't think too many hoodies have actually sold since the bombardment, since this round of attacks, since Visa came in. So we've had 2. I saw these sell yesterday. I'm feeling pretty confident there. There again, I want to be able to get a hoodie if I sell my hoodie. But that's about it. All right, Beskar, I appreciate your time and all this madness. We'll catch up back in this Novoverse, man.
Congratulations, I guess.
All right, Beskar, I'll catch up with you soon. This is Crypto Novo and Beskar X saying stay positive and love life.
Love life.